Hey there, Rush fans. This is Mark Binetti alongside you for your very first edition of Behind the Bench, brought to you by Assurant Solutions. Each week on Tuesday from noon to 2, we will be answering your questions that you previously submit to us on our social media platforms, and we'll have our distinguished guests every week answer them for you. This week, I'm joined to my right by the head coach and the general manager of the Rush, Joe Ferras, and to my left by associate coach Mark Desantis. So, Coach Ferras, I'll go ahead and start off with you. How was your summer?
Mark, it was a great summer. Obviously, it's nice to get away a little bit after a long season. Got an opportunity to go to Key West this summer for a little bit, outstanding, and then the rest of the summer spent here working on getting things ready for the new year. It's we know how beautiful it is here in Rapid City, and it's not a better place to spend your summer. So we're ready to go. We're getting to that time of year, but all in all, it was a fantastic summer.
Coach Desantis, to you, obviously you come off of a season as the head coach of the Brampton Beast in our league. Now you come back home for your second stint as a coach with the Rapid City Rush. How does it feel to be back home?
Awesome. Obviously spent a lot of time here. 4 years of my career here, so 1 as a player and 3 as an assistant coach. So we're very happy to be back in the Black Hills.
Coach Ferras, I'll turn back to you. Just recently, you had 4 players from the organization invited to American Hockey League camps. Brandon Martell going to the Hartford Wolfpack, New York Rangers affiliate, and Winston Day Chief Scott Brandon and Brett Kostolansky going to the Rockford Ice Hogs, Chicago Blackhawks affiliate. As a coach at this level in the Central Hockey League, what does it mean to you to see your players recognized for their hard work on the ice?
Well, we're very proud of them, number one. All the players, including Brandon, had a great season last year in the East Coast Hockey League. We want these guys to develop, Mark. They're great young men. They work very, very hard, and when you get to this time of year and see guys getting rewarded, it's very difficult to get to American Hockey League camp, period. But when these guys get selected, and we try to make sure these guys get all the opportunity possible to get to the next level. And as we sit here talking, they're day 2 into training camp there in Rockford, and day 3 into Hartford, and we got all the confidence in the world that these young men are going to do a great job there. And hopefully, our plan is always to have a developmental system here in Rapid City, and we want these guys to get on the radar. These guys deserve it. Winston had a breakout season as a power forward. Scotty Brandon was outstanding last year, probably our top player in the playoffs. And then Brett Kostolansky, coming out of a 4-year career at UNH, started the season there, a little wondering where he fit in as on our defenseman, and come the end of the year was one of our top D. And to see these guys get rewarded, it's just it makes us proud as coaches, both Desi and I. But the big thing is to get these guys to the next level, and hopefully that as the season progresses, they're going to be easy call-ups for any American Hockey League team.
Last question goes to you, Coach Desantis. Going more on the personnel side of things, been a lot of free agent acquisitions this offseason, especially with the Denver Cutthroats and Arizona Sundogs ceasing operations for the season. Free agent pool just skyrocketed. We've got a lot of high-quality players brought in. So in your mind, what's the biggest off-season acquisition?
Well, I think with the returning players, we got a good core back from last season, and then building off of that with free agents like Steven Canusto, that was in Denver. Just an offensive guy that can skate the puck, be really helpful for our power play. And then picking up a guy like Danny Tetchell, a veteran type guy, and he's won a couple of championships. And those are 2 key guys that you look to see this year on the ice.
Well, thank you so much for your time, gentlemen. As always, it's greatly appreciated. That's been your first edition of Behind the Bench. Don't forget to submit your questions on all of our social media platforms, and check in every Tuesday from 12 to 2 to see your answers.
Yeah.